Hello and welcome everyone to another Talback cast, because it's showtime! We have Executor McDominate spawning in the 9 o'clock position, and Cerebrate Tuxedomask spawning in the 12 o'clock position. This is a 1 versus 1 PvZ game from my second tournament I held. I do believe this is from the first round, a best of 3 matchup. I'm not sure which game this is between the two of these players, but I will make sure that is in the name and everybody knows. So, just a quick note about the tournament. I did hold this second tournament here was a best of 3 every round. There was 4 rounds, and loser got to pick the next map. Now I did hold it with 16 people, and I just want to invite everyone else to come out and see another tournament I am holding tomorrow night. I believe I have 24 people in this one. There will be a round robin at the beginning, which will bring us down to 8 people, I hope. And from there on, it's just single elimination until the finals, where it will be a best of 3. I have a lot of returning members from this first tournament, which is great to see. And I want to just, give my thanks and thanks for the support and everyone who's coming out to help. Now, McDominate does started his wall in down here, so he will be able to secure this expansion quite easily if he is able to hold this wall. We'll call it this line of Protoss buildings. Now, what I've seen lately is a lot of people opting not to use the pylon on their wall, as it is only 400 hit points in total, and a nice Baneling bust can just take it out completely. And what some people have started doing is just putting their pylon low behind and walling in with a gateway, a forge, or a gateway and a cybernetics core, 2 gateways, or something with a little bit more hit points, a little more robust. He's chrono boosting out a zealot to deal with this probe, or it's not probe, a scout. That's the word I'm looking for, the drone scout. If we have a look up here, the drone scout has opted to turn around and chase down McDominate's probe, which is in his base, scouting, seeing the spawning pool, seeing the Zerg cocoons on the way. So we will be seeing some fast lings here. Hopefully this wall gets up, and in time he does have the cybernetics core down with the single zealot to fully secure a wall. So it does look like he will be able to stop a Zergling rush if one was to happen. And his queen is now being pumped out here. Yeah, I guess it's a little on time. Roach Cavern already. Here we go. Or Warren, my bad. I'm making up words here. So we will be seeing some roaches quite soon. It does look like Tuxedomask does have that. Tuxedomask does have that plan in mind. And if we have a look over at McDominate's base, he is researching the warp gate technology. It does look like he did start to chrono boost that out, but maybe wants to put another on it. A second pylon here to continue giving power to these buildings, even if he does lose this wall-in pylon. Lonely Zergling sitting here watching to see any movements that come out from McDominate's base. That's a ballsy Zergling. I bet you he'll have like 6 kills by the end of the game. We're gonna watch him and make sure. So now getting his forge and another gateway inside of his base, we'll be able to put down some pylons, research some weapon upgrades, which are absolutely devastating against Zerg for the Protoss early game. If the Zerg do not get armor upgrades right away, their ground carapaces. Sending overlords around. Now Tuxedomask does have his natural expansion on the way. His hatchery is going down. The Roach Warren is out, but I do not see any roaches. He's building up a whole bunch of larvae at the moment with using his queen. This hatchery has come out. He does have quite a bit of minerals. He could start some roaches. Opting not to, though, at the moment. I think he's just going to wait and... I don't know. We'll see what he goes for. There's the roaches. See, I knew they would come out eventually. Oh, robotics facility going down for McDominate. This is going to be a great counter to the roaches and the Ling. I mean, you could go air because neither of them can attack, but if you get some Colossuses out, they will just absolutely eat these Zerglings and roaches. Or at least that's my opinion. McDominate now getting his natural expansion up, and he's starting to produce out some probes for that. He is chrono boosting them out. Doing well with his chrono boost, as he does not have any saved up, so that means he is using it quite regularly and using it to its full potential. It looks like his natural is fully... oh, maybe not. He could use a couple more probes, but it is quite close to being fully saturated. So he will be working down here and opting not to send shift probes over and lighten the load of the ones that are here. But again, as I said, he's not fully saturated, so it's not like he's holding himself back at all. The probes will be collecting just as fast down there as they are up here. A lair is being researched at the moment, so could we see an early Spire or some Hydralisks or... yeah, we'll see what he's going for. Has not got metabolic boost yet, so we will not be seeing speedlings quite yet. Some tumors. I like how he has connected his two base with the his two hatcheries with the creep, making it so his queens can move back and forth quite easily. All of his other units, just, you know, it's just nice to have. The more creep you have, the better off you are as Zerg. Not going for the gas down here. He does have the double gas here. It does look, yeah, he has banked quite a bit of gas. He's got 500 if you look up the top. 16 more Zerglings on the way, so maybe going to push in with some Lings quite soon. Did I miss an attack? Why is that roach hurt? That is a good question, Talbak. I think you missed an attack. You're an idiot. Oh well. A Spire coming out. Wow, he has not seen this robotics facility, but is countering it well with a Spire, as nothing from this robotics facility coming out can attack air. Colossus can't hit air, Immortals can't hit air, and Butalisks can hit both, and the rest of your... oh, what's it called? Wow, I'm totally drawing a blank. Hold on a second here. What am I doing? Corruptors, that's the word I'm looking for. And your Corruptors can still hit and absolutely decimate Colossuses, as Colossus are considered air units and as a massive unit. And the Corruptor does extra damage to that type of unit. So a great counter coming from Tuxedomask this early on in the game. And like I said, I don't think he has seen this robotics facility. We can... find out for sure if we look here. Yeah, he has no idea. So getting a little lucky on that one, I think. He's gonna have to back his Colossus and Immortals up with these Stalkers if he does go Colossus. You know, I keep saying Colossus, but he does not have the robotics facility down, or sorry, the robotics bay out to create Colossus. He does have a Stargate on the way now, and if we look over at Tuxedomask, he is getting the whoa, a little bit of action going on, and for some reason I was just watching the single one like an idiot. I think it was just his observer. Yeah, it was his observer that got caught by the Queen with the Overlord sight beside him. But anyway, he upgrading the Primatized Carp Space, and I'm not even going to try and say it. It's ground and air armor. Where is the Spire? I know I saw... there it is.